This is the Hyundai Sonata Hybrid, the very first hybrid for this Korean automaker. They have been on a sales trajectory northward for a long time now, and this new Sonata has been a big part of that success. Kia also has a hybrid. It's called the Optima Hybrid. We did a review on that car, and we actually spoke to one of the Kia engineers. So I encourage you to go to our website to watch that review at drivingtelevision.com. The Optima and the Sonata share the same platform, and their hybrid system is identical. To distinguish the two, Hyundai has taken a more sophisticated design approach with flowing lines, where Kia has taken a more dramatic, masculine stance with European-inspired looks. While Kia, with the Optima, decided to leave the front of their car intact, Hyundai has taken a different approach with this Sonata. They've improved the aerodynamic effect of this vehicle, but in doing so, they've made the opening at the front look like a carp swimming through water. Also, what you can't see is at the bottom part here, there are actual louvers that close to increase the aerodynamic effect when the car is at higher speeds. The rest of the car also receives some minor tweaks, like a greater rake to the windshield, LED accents on the front of the car, and hybrid-only 16 or 17-inch wheels. Blue is the new green. Just look at the color of the car. And the hybrid badging is blue. They even use blue in the name. You know what, it's nice to get back into the Sonata. We test drove this car when it first came out. Now we're getting into it for the hybrid, and it really brings back all the things we like about it. First of all, the fit and finish, the way all the pieces and bits go together, is absolutely first class, and it's a very pleasing design. Especially pleasing is the hybrid interface, complete with leaves, hybrid power allocation, trip computer, and even a soothing hybrid chime when the car is switched on or off. In keeping with Hyundai's value history, this is the cheapest four-door mid-size hybrid on the road, starting at $29,999. This vehicle we have here is the base model, and the interior style and content of this hybrid is a beauty. What makes this Sonata hybrid quite unique in the hybrid world is the fact that it doesn't use a one-gear continuously variable transmission. They have gone with the usual 6-speed automatic. What's great about that is it gives you the most realistic driving experience, similar to the regular gasoline car. There's a clutch between the gasoline engine and the electric motor, which is then attached to the transmission. That enables the Sonata to cruise on just electric power at speeds up to 100 kilometers an hour. The 2.4-liter gasoline engine produces 166 horsepower, but combined with the electric motor, power jumps to 206 horsepower. Okay, here's the specs in the Sonata Hybrid. It uses 5.5 liters per 100 kilometers in the city and 4.6 on the highway. Better mileage, and the car is optimized for the best mileage on the highway, which isn't always the case with hybrids. Now, in reference, the new Passat diesel that's just coming out also gets around 4.5, 4.6 liters per 100 kilometers. But with the hybrid, you really have to optimize the engine and the electric system by watching it and driving as smoothly as possible, which we're not doing all the time. We're averaging about 6 liters per 100 kilometers. As I mentioned off the top, the Sonata is a good seller for Hyundai. It's actually become one of the best-selling midsize cars in Canada. This hybrid will not move a lot in terms of volume. It's a niche car that appeals to somebody that wants leading-edge technology, and if they're already in the market for a well-optioned Sonata, this is an option. Plus, you get the upside of additional fuel savings. What I'm interested to watch is to see what Hyundai does with this hybrid technology, what vehicle they put it in next. I'd like to see it in a crossover.
Thinking about buying a hybrid? See all our reviews 24 hours a day at drivingtelevision.com.